Hey traders, welcome to WeTrade Wave's Weekly Forex Forecast.
WeTrade Waves.
As usual, we will start with dollar index, DXY. We will cover few majors along with US oil, gold, silver, and Bitcoin. The time frame that we are using here is 4 hours. So all of you who are new to WeTrade Wave's channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and let's dive into the charts. DXY, guys, before we start, I want all of you to keep watching till the end because in today's video, I'll show you more structures and I will explain you a bit more about fundamentals. So, let's start with this one. Most of you know that we were biased to the upside from here, right? This was a forecast 2 weeks ago. Last week, we said we are still biased to the upside. Let market give us a corrective structure and another push up will be coming. We've got this up wave, a corrective structure here, another push up. So overall, we were biased to the upside. Now, after we broke this top, market started to give us a down wave. And this pattern, guys, is very clear to us. At this point of the time, we were having FOMC, and the US Fed raised interest rates by 75 basis points. And this was, guys, the highest hike since 1994. What happened here? Market just went up slightly, and then we've got this drop. Most of traders, investors, bankers, and analysts were expecting this 75 basis points. And that's why the dollar has fallen. Economic indicators are alarming in the US, and inflation is at the highest levels. Not only that, most of retail traders were buying here, especially after the Fed announcement. So, again, from here, we were biased to the upside. And this upwave, guys, or the 75 basis points, was factored in the price. And this was the move here. Make sense? Now, technically, what's happening? Above this top, DXY is ready for a big corrective structure downwards. What this means, Alain? Dollar was in an uptrend for the past few months, and after this uptrend, a bigger corrective structure downwards will be coming. We will look for our sell setups only. Even some of us are already in the sell from here. So, let's discuss what next. In this one, if market will start to fall and give us a corrective structure, another drop will be coming. And this down wave, guys, it can go all the way down to break this low and be a bigger corrective structure here to the downside. Make sense? Our bias for DXY is towards the downside. Any sell setup we get from the current level, we will be sellers. If market give us a drop, corrective structure, another fall, market will give us another upwave here and then this fall. All in all, this will be a running flat for one more drop. So this is the pattern that we are expecting next for DXY. Let me repeat one thing. This drop, guys, it might be deeper than that. Alright, Alain, what if this one will shoot up from here? First of all, we are not expecting that. And if market continue to the upside, let it go without us. This is the sort, guys, of mindset that I want you to have. If the market will not give you what you are waiting for, let it go without you. Do not jump in and do not chase the price. And by the way, guys, in today's video, I'll show you the 2 trades of the month that were covered 2 weeks ago by T during our live Sunday session. Let me show you this.
Now, the second trade of the month that you can look for would be pound New Zealand to the upside. Now, this one can actually crawl slowly to the downside a bit more. As long as it stays above 1.90, you're good to go towards 1.96 and above. Okay, so the lower this goes and stays above this level, you have good risk to reward in this one to keep on holding this towards that level. Okay.
Crazy, isn't it? More than 450 pips to the pip within few days. Euro dollar for this one. I really hope, guys, most of you who trade this pair made money trading this down wave. Market went down, it gave us a corrective structure, another drop. and last week we said we are still biased to the downside. After this drop, market gave us a corrective structure, another drop here. As most of you can see, after this drop, market went up. Why market went up? I just explained you guys what was the fundamental reason behind the dollar weakness. Technically, again, this was a buy setup to us, and market went up. After this upwave, market started to give us a pullback. This drop, guys, it might be followed by a corrective structure upwards, and this correction, it can go all the way up to break this top once more. If that happens, we will be in an uptrend for euro dollar. And this upwave, it might go all the way up to break this top once more. For now, let's focus on the buy setups and risk small. If you remember this forecast, this drop, and our bias to the downside, I want you guys to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Your likes and comments, guys, are pushing us to be here every single week to update you, give you tips, share with you our bias, and help you make money trading the next wave. So all it takes from you is few seconds to like and comment. And as I promised you on our last Forex forecast, if I see a lot of likes and comments on the next 2 videos, I will give you a free live Q&A session. Now, is this one of our trades of the week? More details about the structure and how to trade the next wave, all of this will be covered, guys, in details by T this Sunday.
First one that we'll be looking for is the Aussie euro dollar to the downside. As soon as we will get the sell set up, we'll keep that trade to the downside. Our target is towards 1.055 towards 1.06, and we'll check the reaction from the market there. Okay, if I were to choose any of these majors for the downside, I'd choose euro dollar or New Zealand dollar. Both of them looks good to me, even though the rest of them will also be falling. But these two looks really good in terms of structure and in terms of fundamentals as well.
Pound dollar for this one, market was falling. We've got this drop, corrective structure, another fall. We've got a small corrective structure here, another drop. And most of you know that we were biased to the downside before the Fed decision, before the rate hike, and before the BOE rate decision as well. From here we said, guys, market will be falling. Do you remember that? Not only this, guys, I hope all of our premium analysis service members remember 1.1950 levels mentioned during our sessions. Look at this. This downwave, guys, went all the way down to the pip, and then market started to go up. This is 1.1950, and look at the reaction. So, again, we really hope, guys, most of you who trade pound dollar made money trading this downwave. Now, what next? We are biased to the upside. Any buy setup we get, we will go for it. Even if you can see this one going down sharp, this pullback is related to smart money concept, and then after that, market will be going up. This upwave, guys, it might be impulsive or corrective. In all the cases, we are biased to the upside, and we will wait for our buy setups. Let me repeat that. We will wait for our buy setups. I don't want you to be excited, jump in, trade without stop loss, and lose money. If this upwave, guys, will be sharp, and we get a corrective structure after that, the next upwave will be going up to break this top, and then another drop before the next upwave. This might look a bit complex to some of you, but we have seen this pattern, guys, more than 1,000 times while we were backtesting our concept. So, in all the cases, I want you to focus on the buy setups. Aussie dollar for this one, also we were biased to the downside. This was the down wave, and from here we're expecting market to give us a pullback. We've got here a corrective structure, one more drop, another up wave. If any one of you took this buy, this must have been a break-even trade. Are we going to go all the way down and break this low? We don't think so. We are expecting market to go up. And this upwave, like I said, it might be corrective or impulsive. In all the cases, let's wait for the market to give us a buy setup, and then we go for the next upwave. Dorian for this one, market was going up here slowly, and after we break 135, market started to fall. And here we have this BOJ reaction. What happened? All central banks, guys, are hiring interest rates. Even Swiss Central Bank. They have hired interest rates by 50 basis points. So the Fed, BOE, Bank of England, Swiss Central Bank, all of them, guys, have hired interest rates. BOJ, which is the Bank of Japan, they were having here the decision on Friday. What they have done? Nothing. No change to the monetary policy, and yen has fallen more, which caused this upwave. So they want a weak yen. I don't want guys to explain more about fundamentals or go into too much details. A lot more about fundamentals will be covered during our Sunday live session. But for now, I'm just giving you a heads up so you know what's happening and what has happened. Now, this was the fundamental part. Technically, we are still within this uptrend, and this uptrend anytime can end. From which level BOJ can intervene, no one knows. After every top, it might be the end of the trend for the fall. Make sense? Even if you read some articles, or you get a notification from Bloomberg, Reuters, CNBC, or any financial news that the next level is 150, 160, ignore that. Any top above this one might be the last top before the drop. Like I said, this is technically, and we are fully aware about the fundamentals and the macroeconomic factors. I'm just guys giving you more details this time so you know and you understand what's happening. In all the cases from current levels or from above this top, the next move it will be toward the downside. Any new top will be the potential last top. Without a sell setup, do not jump in. New Zealand dollar for this one, this was amazing. We've got this drop, most of you remember this forecast to the downside, a small corrective structure here, another drop. We've got another small corrective structure, another drop here. After this down wave, we've got this reaction. So, what next? An up wave. For now, let market continue this corrective structure and then it will push back up. This down wave, guys, is not necessary for the structure, just to let you know. Market can go up exactly from here. In all the cases, we will wait for our buy setups and then we will get in. Remember, guys, what we are sharing here is only our bias and not signals.
Any of these majors for the downside, I'd choose Euro dollar or New Zealand dollar. Both of them looks good to me, even though the rest of them will also be falling. But these two looks really good in terms of structure and in terms of fundamentals as well. Correction, one more drop in this one as well. Check the reaction just below 64 and in the middle of 63.5. That's where market is going to give you a reaction. So you can trade this to the downside as well.
Pound yen, this was great. We've got this drop, corrective structure. A drop here, corrective structure. And then after this wave, we've got a correction for another drop. All of this was clear. And we hope that most of you remembered this drop and made money trading this down wave. After we broke this low, market started to give us this reaction. And we might get a corrective structure from here or from above this top. For now, if you made money in this down wave, you leave it and you trade other pair. The structure is not completed and we still need few more waves before we go for the next trade. So leave it for now and trade other pair. Yes, all for this one. We were waiting market to give us a corrective structure, one push up, which it did. We broke this top, but we were waiting 125 level before the drop. Market just broke this top and we've got this fall. And we've got a sell setup from here. Some of our traders get in the sell. Why they have done that? Because now they know how to trade. And that's why, guys, I always say to you, learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. So for us, we were waiting 125 before the fall. Market just broke this top and started the drop. Now, with this down wave, guys, we still have a chance for market to push up before the next wave. This up move, guys, is based on the global situation and the uncertainty. So if any one of you is in the sell, you move your stops and let the market unfold. Do not close your trade. This for now is a high probability chance move, but I'm repeating, if you are in the sell, do not close your trade, in case this one will correct for another drop. Is that clear, guys, for all of you? These are our trusted partners. FTMO, I think most of you know it. TradingView, this is #1 charting platform that we are using. Binance, the largest crypto exchange platform. And CedrFX is a forex broker, offers 0 commission and very low spreads. If you go to the website and you scroll down, you can click here to see the full list of tradable assets. I will leave links for you in the description under this video. Gold for this one, we have forecasted, guys, almost every single wave. This up move, this corrective structure, this up wave, this drop here, also this corrective structure to this level, and this drop to this level. After this drop, we said market will be going up.
Gold has gone down again once more and then started to go to the upside here. This is just a part of consolidation. It's going to come down once more here, break down, and then go back up again. Okay, this is what we see in this structure at the moment. Let's see what market does. But if you are looking for any of the trades in this one, scalping to the downside, just above 1860, somewhere around here, would not be a bad idea. Okay, just a scalp to the downside. As soon as market break this low here, look for your trade to close and then look for a buy setups after. Okay.
Now, last week we said market might correct for another push up. After this up wave, we were biased to the downside. And we have covered this in details during last Sunday live session. And we said even if gold will push up, the next wave is towards the downside. So we are biased to the downside even if we'll get a corrective structure, another push up. So this, guys, what you are losing in terms of knowledge, coverage, and trades if you are not subscribing to our premium analysis service. Our trade or our buy setup was not from here. It was from here. Go back and watch our previous forecast. Now, anyway, after we broke this top, we've got this drop. I'm not saying that we were right or we were wrong here. I'm just explaining you guys that we only focus on one direction. Even if, let's say, we say this will correct for one push up, we might not take this buy. We might wait market to complete this structure and we go for the sell setups. Anyway, for this one, we've got this drop and market started to go up. What next? Looks like this a corrective structure for another push up. All in all, this will be a complex structure before the next wave. What we will do, if we get a buy setup, we will go for the buy setup. If not, we will leave it. Alright, guys, for this one, I'm telling you, if we get a buy setup, we will go for the buy setup. Dollar CAD, another crazy forecast, crazy trade of the month, and another more than 450 pips move. Before I go with you guys about what next, I hope that you watched the Pound New Zealand at the start of the video, and now I will show you Dollar CAD trade of the month that was covered on the 5th of June during our Sunday live session. Let me show you this.
Trade of the month is going to be dollar CAD to the upside. Dollar CAD, we are expecting market to go towards 1.30 level. As long as it stays above 1.24, you're good to go to that level. Okay.
And look at this. Market went up from here all the way to here. 5 pips under 1.30. We've got this drop. And then after that, we've got this shoot up. The target was 1.30. And thank God we've got a lot of emails, a lot of messages from members who've made crazy amount of money trading Dollar CAD and Pound New Zealand for this month. So we have hit the target within 2 weeks only. Now, what next for Dollar CAD? Looks like market will correct downwards and then we'll update you. For now, if you made money with this up wave, take a break, enjoy the profits, and then you come back later. Silver for this one, we've got this drop and then market started to push up. What next? Corrective structure, one more push up. The correction here, guys, it might get more complex than that. So for now, let's focus only on this up wave. After this up move, we will update you. Bitcoin for this one. How many of you guys remember 20K levels that was mentioned here on YouTube 6 months ago? And also we said after this corrective structure, market will be dropping to 24, 23 levels. We've got this level, this one, and even the 20K. By the way, from here we're waiting market to give us one more push up and then another drop. We've got just a small corrective structure and the fall. And from here we said, guys, after this drop, we'll get a corrective structure for another fall. Do you guys start to see the power of experience, wave analysis, we trade waves team, and the power of knowledge? If yes, let me know in the comment section. Remember, I'm not saying that we are right always. No one can be right 100% of the times. And this shouldn't be your goal. But I want you guys to start to see the crazy calls and crazy moves that we give you here on YouTube or in our Sunday live sessions. And all what we want from you is a like, comment, and share. That's all. Why is that? We need YouTube algo to share our forecast with more traders. And we are counting on you regarding that. Let other traders benefit as well. Anyway, what next for Bitcoin? After reaching 20K, we have to see a reaction. So wait market to go under this low once more, and then another up wave will start. What after this up move? We will explain you later. Is this the start of the uptrend? We will explain you later and during our Sunday live session. For now, I want you to focus on this. Alain, if Bitcoin will fall more, where will be the next stop? After 20K, if this will fall more, the next stop will be at 17K. For now, forget this and focus on this up wave. NIFTY, we are putting this one, guys, this week based on your requests inside the comment section. So, if you have sold this one, you move your stops and let the market unfold. If not, wait, we can get a corrective structure for another drop. So for us, NIFTY has more time to go. If you are selling, you manage your trades. If you are not selling, wait market to give you a pullback and a corrective structure before you go for the next sell setup. So if you are not subscribing to our premium analysis service, this is what you are missing. You are missing a lot. On YouTube, we give you the general direction, our bias, and during live Sunday and Wednesday session, we go into more details and we give you trades. With that note, guys, you trade with care, do not over-risk, do not overtrade, do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to a losing position.